treatment under the law. This is about the public investigation. Many of the things that happen that have not been investigated publicly or third-party oversight, especially the death of Ashley Babbitt. And this is about transparency, because we have a real issue of transparency in the aftermath of January 6th. Thousands and thousands of hours of videotape tonight, not just from us, but from defense attorneys who need it. Mysterious investigations into Capitol Police officers' behavior, ambiguous press releases saying that some were sanctioned for something, but we're not going to say what it is. This is unheard of in police departments across the country, or if it's not, it should be, and it should be same here with the Capitol Police. So we condemn all violence, political violence. I'm demanding that you all are respectful and obedient police officers today. In fact, I'd like to start off. Can we please have a round of applause for the many police officers who are here today? We respect you. We know you have a tough job. We're not your enemy. God bless you all. Now, what this protest is not about. It's not about President Trump. It's not about President Biden. It's not about the election. It's not about what you think happened with the election. It's not about any fringe third-party group. I already politely requested that group that I saw with the all-veterans flag take it down. They were very respectful. They did that. I'm grateful. This is about justice and disparate treatment and equal treatment under the law. And I understand. I'm going to speak to many people in the audience who look at us and say you're just insurrection 2.0. I understand you hate President Trump and everything about his administration. I get it. And I'm not here to argue with you about that, okay? But that doesn't mean you have to hate what we're standing for today. It doesn't mean you have to hate our cause and what we're representing. That hatred,
I think most of the organized groups didn't show up.
Grave injustice being perpetrated by our government against many fellow citizens.
Let's go try to find something more interesting to film. You guys want to hear a speech, or you want to go look for stuff out in the crowd? Hold here.
So, we're going to have prayer instructions up with a very important part of this prayer.
Try to do a little both, okay?
We have the anthem. Including this prayer, prayers for the Capitol Police officers who lost their lives after January 6th. Many people who died on January 6th. And that's extremely unfortunate for that should happen. And they're close to our hearts. It's in our prayer. So we're going to open up with a prayer for my good friend Ed Longstrong here.
Good afternoon. I'd like a moment of silence for the Americans, the police officers that America, side of the political spectrum you're on, that you understand and know. And I pray for these United States, our leaders, our people. Dear God, help us as a nation and a people. Help us to overcome all of the differences that strike between us. Help us to live you, and to live, to love, to serve you as your servants, and to come together as one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice, to overcome the hardships that they're now enduring, and may they have the rights that they are guaranteed under our Constitution. And I pray especially for the men and women of our armed services. May you watch over them, help them and guide them. Hold them and their families in your hands and protect them as they protect us. Bless them and their families for the selfless acts they do in our time of need. For these words I pray to you in Jesus Christ and whatever God you believe in. Amen.
And now we're going to have any
Is this guy selling water?
live stream up with my good friend from MSNBC, Ms. Yasmin. And after the interview, a guy who watched the whole thing, I never recognized before, came up and started to be rather critical of the line of questioning, saying that it was completely misrepresenting what this rally was about, that they can't hate every person hitting a police officer with a fire extinguisher or violence like that, or destroying doors of other property in different ways. And I'm wondering if somebody has to take play to be consistent elections at all of our rallies. Ms. Mummy, please get here. I'm sorry, it's the national anthem before she has a beautiful singing voice. And she's actually, and look, this subject is something that concerns me, and I know many of it for all of our Look at America supporters here. And she's a champion of that.
Trying to tell me what?
I just want to say thank you to that. And
There are a lot of media.
I want to say thank you for the work that you are doing.
Why are people leaving? There's not many people here.
Who are over at the championship right now. I want to let you know, for everybody who's
I will go to the Antifa protest, but I'm probably going to have to log off and start again because it's on the other side of town. And I'll need to get a bike or something or a scooter.
since January, awareness not only these inmates for January 6th,
This is,
going on in our detention facilities with COVID protocol. They are forced vaccinating people. They are coercing people by keeping them in solitary confinement and COVID protocols. They are forced vaccinating people. They are coercing people by keeping them in solitary confinement. You can do it too. Never give up your ability and your voice to make a difference. This country is for all of us.
Stories about a little young man or young lady that stacks two, and it's old school, so you young people may not know what I'm talking about. Stacks two phone books, gets up on a car, and tries to drive it downtown Chicago. He or she is pulled over pretty rapidly because clearly you can see this is elected in office now. Sam Cooke said change is going to come. Change is here. Your time is limited. Go find something, another occupation or a hobby. Just like we coming for Biden, we coming for you. We're going to be here, and I'm going to stay involved with this community to help make that change. When I'm in Chicago, we work with Midwest Coalition to stop the violence. What is that? That's black on black crime. So don't throw that in my face. We got crime going on in our community. Because me in Chicago, I work with the Midwest Coalition, who is well known all around the city and gets results to do what we do. We've connected with a lot of leaders in Kenosha here, in Kenosha and other individuals and organizations, and they are foaming at the mouth like a greyhound dog before they let the cage up because they just can't wait for more action. We are far from over, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for coming. We've got work to do. For those who are here that rally with us, please, when you ask somebody how they're doing, wait to get the answer. Check your friends and family's mental health. Eat properly. Whoever you pray to, whether it's online or somebody else, here's minorities. Why? They keep saying, why do we keep bringing race up? Shit, why do they keep bringing race up? This young man's bail was paid by the Ku Klux Klan, by skinheads, by Proud Boys, and I'm not going to name no more to give them some damn truth. We, the people, are going to make sure that stops. This clearly is a state case for the Ku Klux Klan, for Proud Boys, and everybody else. This is an old school sundown town. And we're going to let everybody know it. We're going to displace the economics by letting you know who the hell resides right here. And one of the reasons, I'm sorry, the reason that we spiritualize is responsible. But one of the ones that we have to explain to my people right this moment is, if this society is going to allow two of their own white young men to be murdered in the street of Kenosha, somebody walking around with an AR-15 and a couple days ago in court, one is from the courthouse, and it really made everyone nervous and uncomfortable and really caused more, I would say, stress and anxiety than not having one. What's your
What was the outcome of the verdict today, and how do you feel about it?
Jury came back, not guilty on all charges, and I respect that they did their job. I feel, me personally, the judge had a lot to do. Like I said, it was commitment time. I told my daughter, when I first saw the video, I was like, you know, self-defense. Everything that I can see from right now is that they're paying off. Oh yeah, that was self-defense. Then I started hearing other real facts, like the fact that he was a liar, not under supervision, at the church. Okay, those are two lines. Wisconsin State laws there. You can't claim self-defense. Ironically, the judge threw up those very two things that was absolutely guilty. Pissed me off because there are black people in jail. People of color in jail. Even some white people that are concept. They're in jail for possession. Possession. They're in jail. Half felony. Carry a weapon ever. The judge threw that out and let them go. So like that, I don't know the truth. I think it's a joke. That's a lie. That was me, and guaranteed those charges never tried. Myself defense claim,
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Got here a little late, but do you mind just saying what you're out here doing tonight? Love if you could just talk about what you're out here doing tonight.
just providing security for Black Lives Matter movement, leaders of Kenosha. This for out here. Call me up. They're on the level. Peaceful. For or against.
About the Second Amendment.
Protect first. My opinion.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, I gotta just say it's pretty freezing as the sun sets on Kenosha, Wisconsin here. I'm gonna call the live stream a wrap here. Again, as the sun sets here, I'll be kind of in the city and prepared to film whatever happens. But I will say that what happened here is they give a press conference talking about how they're going to have a sort of a barbecue, dancing, talking, that sort of thing here. So sort of a peaceful, productive kind of event. And as we just talked to, there's one guy kind of protecting the Black Lives Matter, etc. event with an AR-15. But of course they're not looking for trouble out here. So I'll be kind of on the ground in Kenosha, prepared to film anything that happens tonight. But again, my personal feeling is that as much as there were perhaps some hot emotions at the courthouse earlier, it's physically cold. And I haven't seen anything that would indicate any likelihood of violence. So I may be going live again tonight. I'll have some new HD footage up later today in any event. But thanks, and see you soon.
equal treatment under the law. This is about the public investigation into many of the things that happened that have not been investigated publicly or third-party oversight, especially the death of Ashley Babbitt.
And has been acquitted of all of the charges against him. Yeah, that is a pure shame. And it is also evidence that there is a tremendous amount of evil and wickedness that's working within our midst. And I want you to know that the reason that I continue to be out here, despite the fact that last week we celebrated the victory for Dante Sharp, there are still others. Yeah. I remain out here and will remain out here for Glenn Edward Chapman, a young man who has been wrongfully incarcerated for 15 years and whose application for pardon has languished on the desks of the governor since Governor Beverly Perdue in 2011. He has been waiting for a pardon for almost 13 years. Shame on the state of North Carolina. Then there is, as I said earlier, Howard Dudley, 24 years incarcerated, been waiting for 2 years incarcerated, and has been out for about 7 now without a pardon. Shame. We've got to move toward making sure that after a person is exonerated, in other words, a court of law has determined that they are innocent of the charges, that right after the exoneration that will receive the pardon to move forward and have all of the charges removed from their records. So we have a lot of work to do. And I just want to say that true evil justice. In other words, when you win a victory one day, you cannot stop trying to win more victories in the future. You have to keep on fighting. You have to remain steadfast, unmovable, and always abound in the works of the Almighty. So that's why I'm so grateful that you all have shown up tonight, and so grateful that Howard has traveled here from Kinston, North Carolina, because he thinks so much of what you are doing on his behalf. Friend Rob, who I call Little Buddy, before he went off to get him, and now he's he's gotten a little weight on him, but he's still my little buddy. Amen, somebody. So Howard, will you come and join me here? Do me the honor of joining me here. This honorable man who inhabited a cage for 24 years that did not belong to him. Innocent of all charges, yet is being treated as though he is a criminal. This is an honorable man.
As I walked up, I saw somebody carrying my name. But and it's good that you carry my name. But you know what? You don't have docs out here. And you know what? This is why I chose to come out here and support these people, because, you know, it's wrong. We suffer. I suffered 24 years. Why should I have to suffer after my case had been overturned by Superior Court judge? Why do I have to suffer now? I've been out sick here. Suppose I wouldn't have had family. If I would have had family, it's either swim or either sink. But thank God that I had family. And you know what? It's bad. It's bad. And this is America. We live in America. We don't have to live. This is America. You know, and I'm just so